Hello ladies and welcome to The Beauty Shaman. So today I thought I would do a video in honor of one of the great Hollywood legends, Ava Gardner. So if you are around my age range, you know who Ava Gardner is. You have watched her movies. She was just so beautiful and so glamorous and just such an incredible woman. So I thought I just love her makeup and I want to emulate that. So I've worn my beautiful pearls and a little bit of black for some glamour in here just to show some Ava Gardner. So before we get started with this, please visit my website, thebeautyshaman.com, and use the code SB10 for 10% off any purchase from my store. Also, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and hit the bell so that you get alerted every time I upload a video. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so to start off with, I want to show a picture of Ava Gardner that I'm going to emulate on my phone here. So I love this picture of her. Hopefully there's not too much reflection in the camera. So she has kind of a really deep red, and it looks like they've painted this picture a little bit. So it's hard to know exactly what color that was, but it was definitely a red. So I'm going to use a red, and she uses very little on her eyes, although she has kind of a hooded lid, which is good because I kind of have my very small lids as well. So we're going to copy that, do very little on the eyes, make the eyebrows more pronounced, and really show off the cheekbones and the lips. So that's super duper fun. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to take care of our skin as always. I'm just going to put a little moisturizer on today. I've got some Tooth Treatment's Sea Balm that I'm using, just a little bit, just to be sure my skin is hydrated. It's all about your skin as you get older, so just being sure. Got lots of hydration. You can use this around your eyes, so I don't need to use eye cream, which I love. Okay, so next I'm going to do a little bit of primer. So this is a Jane Iredale. It's called Smooth Affair Primer. So if you can see that. I'm just going to put this all over. Primer helps keep your makeup on. Also gives your skin a really nice sheen, which who doesn't want that? And since we're going for movie star today, we definitely want a sheen. So that's great. Okay, next I'm going to do some foundation. This is the Jane Iredale Liquid Minerals Foundation. So this is Clean Beauty, really fabulous. You need one pump only for this. And then you basically rub it on your hand just to break apart the little beads in there. And then it releases foundation. Isn't that great? Beautiful. And then I'm going to use my hands to put it on. You can use a brush if you want. I find hands just as good, if not better. And it's one less thing to have to clean. You know, it's easy just to kind of wash your hands. When I make up other people, I'm a professional makeup artist and I make up other people for a living. So I always use a brush in that instance or a sponge. Never a beauty blender sponge, unless it's somebody who is young and has amazing skin and they can handle that amount of makeup. Beauty blenders really put foundation into your skin. And as you get older, you know, you don't want the makeup dug into your skin. You want it more as like a very thin covering just to even you out and get rid of any redness or blotchiness. You do not want that full coverage, heavy foundation that we see all over YouTube and oh my gosh, like everybody does it and I'm just horrified. I'm like, oh my God, older women cannot do that. Really go for medium, sheer to medium type coverage, okay, or light to medium. And that's what this is. It's light to medium coverage. Okay, next we're going to do a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use my Juice Beauty concealer right here. I like Juice Beauty a lot. This concealer is a little dry, so be sure your skin is very hydrated or mix it with a little bit of moisturizer just because it's so dry. But it does work. It definitely conceals. So I love that about it. It's a really good concealer. And I put a little bit out here because I tend to get a little bit dark on the outer edge of my eye. And I have a lot of hyperpigmentation over my lid, so that's how I combat it. I just put the concealer over my lid. So now I'm going to use a little bit right in the middle of my nose so that it isn't like I have all this light color and then my nose is a whole shade darker, right? So this just kind of breaks it up a little bit. You can do that with concealer because it's just a little bit of like a highlight, right? It's kind of fun. Okay, next I'm going to do my eyebrows. So Ava Gardner had really distinct eyebrows. That was the era of kind of the very beautiful, thick, chiseled eyebrow, which kind of is like now. Now we're doing that again. So I'm going to kind of modify that to suit my face. If I go super chiseled on my eyebrows, it's too harsh on my face. For most of you who are over the age of, I think 50 plus, it's really hard to pull that off. But we're doing Ava Gardner, so I'm going to kind of do it. So I'm going to start and just follow that natural line of my brow underneath and above and sort of fill that in lightly. I'm going to lightly fill this in, not a lot. I keep this kind of open because I want the attention to be on the outer part of my eyebrow, not on the inner. This can really pull your face in if you do too much right here. And Ava Gardner knew that, so it was all on that outer edge. Like they really worked those kind of high arching brows, which is super cute. Okay, so that's my brows. Now I'm going to do just a little tiny bit of contour. In the picture, it doesn't look like she had much contour at all. So we're just going to do a very, very minimal amount. I'm going to do just a really warm contour. This is called Gingerly by MAC. I'm just going to lightly give my face a tiny bit of warmth. I'm going to do a really red lipstick. So I want to warm my face up just a bit for that. Otherwise, it can look a little stark, okay? So I'm going to go underneath here, bring out my jawline and that little bump that happens, right, as you get older. Put a little here. Just some nice shading just to warm up my face just a bit. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to do lips and then I'm going to do eyes because that's kind of the way I roll, okay? Okay, so the lipstick I'm going to use today is a Jane Iredale color called Gwen, which is this spectacular red. I just think this is such a movie star color. I just love this color so much. And this really stays on my lips. I love this. Lipstick typically does not stay on my face. Nothing stays on me. I have to torture my face to get it to keep lipstick. That's not true, but like it's just hard to keep it on. But this lipstick stays on me. And I love this color. Oh my God, look at that. Such a movie star color, this one. And I'm doing lipstick and then lip liner for a reason, because I want it to blend in and be really soft and pretty, even though it's such a strong color. So I'm going to use, this is a really rich red liner. And I'm really going to concentrate on making my lips full. Because Ava Gardner had these incredible lips that she really highlighted. So I'm pulling that, really bringing that kind of underneath my lip line. See how nice that is? Nice and clean. And not too sharp. I don't go darker than the lipstick on the lip liner because it's just too much. Okay, movie star red lips. This is called Gwen by Jane Iredale. Incredible. I love this color so much. And now on to eyes. So she did very little on her eyes. So I'm going to use this palette by Jane Iredale called Daytime. So these are all daytime colors, but they're neutrals, which I want because all the concentration will be on my lips. So in her eye makeup, she just kind of did just very, very, very little and mascara. She didn't even use eyeliner. So I love that. So I really want to use that. But that means I'm going to do just kind of a very light dusting of maybe that kind of neutrally peachy color right there. And I'm going to use a very, very soft brush to put it on because I don't want heavy concentration, okay? So we're going to use that peachy color all over my lid and just lightly apply this. Because I want to give my eyes a little bit of color to it. I mean, that's a black and white photo that's been painted, so a little hard to tell exactly what they did, but just going to kind of do that. And I'm going to use that same color and I'm just going to layer it a little bit just to give my crease a little bit of attention. So this is sort of a watercolor look that's very in right now, where you take one color and you basically concentrate it more in some places and not in others, but you're only using one color. So you're getting that wash which is super beautiful, but you can take it and really apply it to certain places, right? So I'm going to really apply it a little above my crease line just to raise up my crease because I have small lids. And for hooded lids, this works as well. Just makes that pull up. Really nice. So that's really pretty. And that is just one color, which I love. Super beautiful. I'm also going to use this color. It's a highlighter. And I'm going to take a flathead brush like this. And I'm going to just use this right beneath, really bring out that angle, right? Because I've got this really sharp angle on my eyebrow. And I'm going to use the same color of highlighter all along here. So I really want to highlight my eyebrow. Okay, I've got my lovely highlight right here. I'm going to take that same highlight and I'm going to touch it just a little bit right in the middle. Just so we add a little bit of pop on the wash of color that we've done. Just a little bit. See how I'm doing that right on that part. So just as the light hits it, you're going to see a little bit of sheen right there. And take it all the way up to not just your crease, but slightly above your crease. Okay? Isn't that cool? I'm going to add a little bit of powder because I've got some sheen going on here. Very light dusting of powder just because I'm just kind of shiny. If you use powder on top of your highlighter, it can diminish it, so I would really keep the powder off of that. Okay, let me do some mascara, and I'm going to go back and touch the blush just a little bit, okay? So a little bit of mascara. This is Maybelline Great Lash. I've been using this for years. What's your favorite mascara? I'd love to hear. I mean, everybody, I hear such a gamut whenever I ask women that question. My favorite mascara is actually Chanel Le Volume. I love that mascara. The issue is that it's $30 a pop. And I go through at least a tube of mascara every month because I make up so many people. So can't spend $30 a month on lipstick. I mean, on mascara. It doesn't work. Okay, really nice. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of Dubonnet blush. So Dubonnet is just kind of a nice browny, neutral brown color because we don't want to go pink because this is a really rich red. I'm going to go a little bit. Now she really, was all about her lips and her cheekbones. So that's why we're doing that. Just a little bit right on that cheekbone. Really pretty. And that, ladies, is my Ava Gardner makeup tutorial. So as you can see, I've done a really strong lip, almost nothing on the eyes, very, very minimal on the eyes because that's what she did. And of course, we have to have some pearls because, it's the old-time movie star. I love pearls. I love wearing pearls. It's so classic. And I love classic beauty like Ava Gardner. Thank you so much for watching. Please put your comments down below. Any suggestions, any videos you want to see. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful, glamorous day.